You're trapped and you know it. Here's the thing. You're feeling anxiety and you're feeling that pressure. And I want to talk to you about it because there's some things that you can do next. Feeling trapped leads to anxiousness. And maybe you're in your calling right now and sensing that the mission, God, that you've put me on is leaving me in a place where I don't know how you're going to show up. I don't know even how you're going to fix things. Maybe you feel like Elijah, who just wants to run at this moment and try to run in away from the threats that are around you. I want you to get some strength right now. And the first thing that I want you to do is to get on your knees and spend time with God, just simply telling him, you are God and I am not. Say that over and over again. You are God and I am not. And the more that you say that as you continue to convince yourself, because this thing in our mouth, our tongues are so powerful, they set our soul and spirit heading in direction. So as I say it, I remember and I come back to the sense that actually I want to live like I have nothing to lose, believing that I have everything to gain. Your belief in that sense is something that you've got to focus on, but it's not something that's going to come natural without coming back to that. Now, the fight that you're in and the crushing that you're experiencing right now, here's the next part of it, is that you want to say, all right, this is my great opportunity. It's actually the place where I'm going to grow. That crushing is actually the moment with which things start to get stronger, not weaker. Pushing through and staying in it while you're going for it is the belief that, God, you're going to do something through me. In fact, we go back to what Isaiah wrote. Isaiah 41:31, where he said, hey, if you'll wait on me, you're going to renew your strength. You're going to get it again. Now, that moment with which you're saying, okay, I'm going to get strength, you probably feel like a boxer who's been put into a corner between rounds and you're getting dashed with water and somebody's putting a cold towel in your head and you're thinking, I'm going to go back out there again. Maybe you're getting smelling salts in your nose and you're saying, okay, all right, I'm going to have to go out there again. But no, I want you to stop. I want you to stop and stay in the seat right now in between the rounds of engaging. Because if you wait on him, he's going to renew your strength, and says that we will gain wings like eagles. Now, the wings of eagles are super strong. Their bodies are full of muscles. Now, can you imagine that you're gaining this strength, that you're going to be able to run and not lose energy, that you'll walk and continue without a chance of fainting because of the supernatural strength that's in you. And this is what you're going to get ready for, is decide now that he is going to give you a supernatural strength, that it's going to be beyond you. But it's because you're waiting. I've waited on him. And here's the next thing, and this is really important. So you heard me just say at the beginning, you are God and I am not. And I've decided that I'm going to come and believe that this moment of crushing is for my growth. But I want you to release your preferences for the ending. Give them up. Give them up. Decide that even if in the end it doesn't go the way that you want, and I've got preferences and so do you, but now decide that my preferences aren't in play. Oh, I've got them. I've given them to God. I've told them, God, this is the way that I want this to end, but I'm trusting him and I'm believing in that he's going to handle this right. And because it's now released to him, I have everything to gain. Well, it's in his hands because he is God and I am not. I am his steward. I am taking what he's given us and I'm about to go back into this fight again. But before I enter it, I've released my preferences, because that even if others may think I failed or that it didn't go like it was planned, God, you've got this under control. And you are God, and I am not. So I'm going to be joyful about this. Like James wrote, that I'm going to consider this opportunity of adversity for joy. then I'm going to believe for what you're going to do no matter what, because the results are in your hands, God. The preferences are in your hands. But I'm going to be faithful. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to stay the course of what you've put in front of me to do next while I wait on the Lord. Hey, I'm Jeff Gerhardt with the Master's Program. And what I'm encouraging you to do today is to find the strength that you need, the soul care for your mission. And while you're on it and I'm on it and we're living out the thing that God called us to, is that we're looking for fruit, but fruit isn't going to happen without strategic behavior. One of our strategies is what Jesus talked about in the third soil. Don't be anxious. Don't let that choke out my fruitful opportunity. Now today, get your strength back. Go back into the next round of this fight, believing that God's going to do amazing things and give you strength beyond your capability, because you can't do it on your own, because it's this tension that we're nurturing between his work and ours, that it's not all him and it's not all me, but it's this moment with which I'm in conjunction in belief for his strength.